Hello Capricorn, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your July 2022 monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So what do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? What's going on for you? We had the Temperance, so divine alignment right here. When I see the Temperance card, this is representation of alchemizing between fire and water, but also moving between the spiritual realm into the physical realm at the exact moment at the right time. So what I'm seeing for you is that the universe is working in a very peculiar way to divinely align you with something that you're supposed to do probably for the rest of your life, because the Temperance card does represent, the guardian angel itself, moving you to where you need to be. So when we look at the Temperance card, it's important to understand that things take time. Remember that you are on the universe's time. The universe is not on your time. The angels are not on your time. So I kind of feel like patience and meditation might be key right here, because here's the thing: when it finally does transform or manifest within the physical realm, it usually blows your mind. It's something that's so grand, so spectacular, it makes you very happy. So let's see what's going on with this Temperance energy. I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot. This deck does have reversals in it. So think of, for example, you're saying, I really need a new job, but I would really like a job within my career, right? So you've been manifesting this, you've been putting it out into the universe, you've been praying about it, you've been putting out applications, whatever. Temperance has to kind of adjudicate the situation for you. It has to get your resume to where it needs to be. It has to get to the boss's table. The boss has to look at it. They have to say yes or no. They have to compare it with all these different people. Then they have to give people the phone call. Then everyone has to show up for the interview. Like, there is a whole process that goes along with this Temperance energy. But here's the thing. Usually it involves you getting exactly what you want at the end. All right? Usually, not all the time. Sometimes it's not, perfect for you. Sometimes it's, you moving halfway across the world and you're doing something completely different with your life. But that was supposed to be your divine alignment right there. So let's see. We had the Ten of Swords upright. We had the King of Swords upright. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So when I see the Ten of Swords right here, this represents a defeat. The King of Swords represents someone of high logic and high intuition right here. This is someone who's usually like a doctor, a lawyer, someone of high authority, someone who's been in school for a very, very long time to become like a specialist in something. With this Six of Swords, this is you choosing not to move away from a situation. You want to stay stuck. You want to be where you are. Because here's the thing about the Six of Swords. This represents you needing to move across this water to go from point A to point B. Because right here, there's like a war-torn scenario going on. And you need to sail across this water to get to this different land over here where there is peace. But you're choosing to stay right here. But here's the thing. This does represent you're choosing to stay in the rubble because of some sort of defeat, and possibly because of this King of Swords energy, or maybe you're seeking help from this person. Maybe the Temperance is you being divinely aligned to the King of Swords right here to help you with this 10, and all you have to do is stay still. But let's clarify. Why is this 10 of Swords here for Capricorn? What do we need to know? We have the Temperance card coming out and the Seven of Pentacles. Here's the thing. This defeat is actually alchemized for you, and all you have to do is wait, all right? You have to wait on the situation to play out in divine timing, because what we have to understand is that there is human law and then there is karmic law. The angels kind of work at the karmic level. They don't work on the human level, all right? So when we think about karmic law, think about the Justice card, because that is karmic law. That was what Themis was. She was the goddess of karmic law. And then look at her daughter, Dike. She was the daughter and the goddess of human law. So what I'm seeing right here is that this was divinely connected for you to fail within a situation. Now, here's the thing about this, though. When we see the Seven of Pentacles right here, the Seven of Pentacles represents you growing a new situation, or you're growing a garden right here. You're trying to see the fruits of your labor. But the Temperance is saying that, no, I don't want you to have this garden right here. I want you to basically burn it down. And that's what the Ten of Swords is. Because the Temperance is trying to connect you to something else. Remember, as I said, you might not get that interview that you want. You might end up traveling halfway across the world and doing something completely different. So we had the King of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the Nine of Cups. Yeah. This represents that you are going on a more fulfilled, more abundant life path right here with this Nine of Cups. This Nine of Cups represents a wish card coming into your life. So this was destined to fail right here. Whatever your defeat you're suffering, it's supposed to happen this way. What is the Six of Swords? We have the King of Wands and we have the Page of Pentacles. Basically, what you have to do is you just have to stay still. I know that you really want to get off of your throne and do something. You want to move very quickly, but here's the thing, you can't. Wait for this gift to be given to you with this Page of Pentacles energy, all right? Remember, the aces are handed off to the pages. So what I'm seeing for you is that you really need to wait for this opportunity to come into your life, because with this Queen of Pentacles, she's handing off her pentacle to the Page of Pentacles, right? So what I'm seeing for you is that this person is potentially demanding that they give you more money. So if you're going through a legal situation, I do see it working out for you. However, remember, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to dictate what happens in a court of law. When I see this King of Swords right here, this represents a judge, jury, higher status, enforcing law to make someone give you something right here, and all you have to do is sit there and receive the situation. I know you want to move forward quickly. I know you just want to scream, and because the King of Wands represents Leo energy. Leos tend to be passionate. They can sit still. However, when they've had enough of something, they really want to get off of their throne and do it themselves. With this Nine of Cups right here, do not do that, because what you have coming in is the wish. You cannot enforce your own human law into something. Remember, this is taking place at the karmic level now. With double clarification of Temperance, the angels are aligning the situation to play out for you. So here's the thing. I kind of see with this Ten of Swords, it was divinely meant for you to experience some sort of sadness, so that way the universe could bless you with something else much better down the line. Because remember, the law of equivalent exchange is that. It's when something bad happens, something good has to happen. When something good has to happen, something bad has to happen. That is the law of the universe. That is justice. That is in everything. The happiness and the sadness, the masculine, the feminine, the negative, the positive, that is the law of the universe, all right? The Five of Swords is coming out with the Justice card. So this could be taking place in a court of law right here, people arguing their case back and forth right now. The Four of Wands represents a happy outcome for you. So this could be you also bickering with people right here. This could be, someone trying to get one over on you. However, I do see that the situation is that it has to be given this way. You are receiving something to celebrate with, because this is how the universe wants it to play out for you. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. We had the Seven of Wands. We had the Ace of Wands. You're pushing back against a new opportunity right here, or maybe that's what you need to do. You kind of need to temper your impulses. You have this new opportunity coming in, but you do need to push back against your base impulse of celebrating too quickly. What else is going on for Capricorn? We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Strength card. It's being delivered to you. All you have to do is wait. It's a very solid cup, a very solid offer. Whatever this situation is, it's playing out at a much higher level. As I said before, the Justice card represents Themis, karmic law. So this is karmically meant to occur for you, all right? And when I say karmically meant to occur, this is something that, you suffered and experienced, and so now a better experience must come in. That is just the law of nature. With this Three of Wands right here, you've sent out a message. The message is being returned. It's another ace, or it is the Ace of Cups coming out for you. It's very strong with the Strength card. The Strength card represents a very solid offer, solid foundations. This is also an angelic card, because as you look right here, the card of Strength has the infinity symbol as their halo. If you look right here, the Angel of Temperance has also kind of like a halo around them, right? It's important to understand that Leo and Sagittarius are represented by two angels in the deck. And here's the thing, you have more King of Wands coming out, which is Leo energy. You have the Seven of Wands, which is Leo energy. You have Aquarius energy. Leo and Aquarius actually tend to work hand in hand on projects that are important. They don't generally like one another when it comes down to, like, everyday, tit for tat, talking about the weather. They don't really care much for each other because they have very different personalities. However, Leo and Aquarius can come together and work on situations and find and solve them properly. So that's what I'm seeing for you, is two polar opposite energies are coming and merging to work this situation out. But here's the thing, it's a very solid offer, but Strength card, Leo energy, moves really slowly as well. It's kind of like Taurus energy, because it kind of represents, well, it doesn't kind of, it is represented by the sun. The sun doesn't move. It's like a stable monolith in space, right? And what you have to understand is that that stability is what is so important to the sunlight energy, to us as humans. The Strength card can also be represented as Hercules slaying Leo the lion to pass his first trial, so overcoming a trial within your life. Also, with the Strength card, this can be a representation of, building your house on a solid foundation versus building it on the sand. Like, that's an old Bible song, is like, the foolish man built his house upon the sand, the wise man built his house upon the rock. So that's what's important for you to understand right here, is that yes, it can take a very long time to build something on rock. However, it lasts longer. Look at the Colosseum. Look at anything built out of stone that had perfect craftsmanship behind it. They've stood the test of time. However, the houses nowadays, modern, whatever, it falls apart because it's not built properly. It's not put on a solid foundation. So this offer that's coming to you is very, very solid. It's meant to be here, because if we look at the Temperance card and we look at the Ace of Cups right here, we have to see that the Angel of Temperance is alchemizing with 2 cups. And that is the Angel of Temperance delivering this cup to you. It sees what you want. It sees what you've prayed for. It sees what you've cried about, and here it is. And since it's being delivered from one angel to another angel, 2 angels coming out, this is what you need, all right? This is not just, something that gets you by. This is what you need. The Knight of Pentacles, just hand delivering it to you. This represents a very solid, stable foundation. We have the Nine of Swords right here. I kind of feel like you're a little bit anxious about this too. All right. You're suffering from anxiety. You're wondering, will you get this? What's going on? Here's the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, though. The Knight of Pentacles takes the king's money from one place to another, the king and queen's money. So it could be the Queen of Pentacles. And he has to deliver it from one kingdom to another kingdom, right? So he's kind of like, in a way, I call it the Wells Fargo card, because, they drive around with armed guards. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is. He carries the king's money from one place to another place, or the kingdom's money, and he delivers it. This is really important for you because this gift is very special. It's not just, a couple of shekels. No, this is like, the king's jewelry, the queen's pentacle right here. Delivering it from one place to where it needs to go. This is being hand delivered to you. Yes, it moves slowly, but there are a lot of pitfalls that have to play out. And that's what the Temperance wants to illuminate to you, is that there are a lot of pitfalls that the Knight of Pentacles has to go through in order to deliver this to you. Whatever this is, this victory, this situation. All right? So they have to navigate. They have to plot. They have to plan. They have to be like, all right, you 2 guards go out and make sure that there aren't any robbers. Like, this is a very slow, methodical process. Oh, the 10 of Cups coming out. The 2 of Swords. You can't see it, though. The 10 of Cups coming out with the 2 of Swords. You can't see it playing out. That's what's important about this situation, is that you can't see Temperance doing what it has to do. You can't see the happiness that is about to be displayed. All you can think about is the 10 of Swords misery that you're in at the moment. The Chariot coming out to give you victory. The Moon coming out representing sadness, mystery, and sanity. Keep moving forward. The darkness right here, here's the Hermit and the darkness. This is what's important for you to understand. When you are trapped in the woods, right, and you can't see anything, sometimes the best thing for you to do is sit down and not move. And wait for the Hermit to come by with his lantern to illuminate the way out for you. The Hermit appears to people who are in distress. And that's what's going on right here. The Hermit is appearing to you to show you the way out of the woods, to show you the way out of the darkness, to give you clarity on a situation, all right? That's not to say you're not going to have more questions, because once again, the lantern of illumination can only illuminate so much. You're still going to have other questions, just like there will still be darkness in the woods. He only illuminates the path, and all you have to do is follow that. The Chariot represents basically, essentially, cheating death. The Three of Pentacles right here represents people coming together to see a situation, to work with it, to work on the situation together, but you can't see that happening. The Nine of Wands, they see that you're, I see that you're bruised and battered right here. You're bruised, battered, and beaten, but here's the thing, you have the Hierophant coming out. Here's the thing about the Hierophant, is that he has the keys of enlightenment at the bottom of his feet. The Hermit works inside of the Hierophant organization, because the Hierophant represents, like the Pope, but it also represents law, military, medical, whatever, anything that has a hierarchy organization. So people are coming together to see you. You might feel upset about this situation, but it's divinely meant to occur with this Hierophant energy. This is divine masculine energy, even though it is representation of Taurus and Libra. So two angels underneath this religious organization, underneath this construct. They see that you're in need. They see that you need help. They're coming to you. That's what this is. You're getting help right here. The Four of Pentacles. Just hold on. Hold on and wait. That's all it is. Just sit down, hold on, and wait. Wait for the Hermit to arrive. Let's look at your Witch's Familiars energies. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, and the Four of Pentacles coming out, also representation of your energy. So we have Mischief, Elf, and we have Toad, Fortune. So here's the thing with the Mischief and the Elf card. This kind of represents, kind of like a prankster. This prankster, fairies in general, they kind of play tricks on people, but to help whoever they're trying to help. That's what you have to understand. Fairies are tricksters, they're very devious, but if you make a pact with the fairy, if you work with the fairy, or if a fairy likes you, they're going to work with you. Kind of like the fairy godmother. Think of like any of the familiars of the forest in any Disney movies. They didn't like someone, so they sabotaged them, but they always helped like the protagonist. That's the thing. It's bringing you fortune. Remember, the Puss in Boots is kind of like the fairy. The Puss in Boots, that storyline, the actual story, the cat caused a lot of problems. But it worked out in the end. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with this fortune energy. Something is being hand-delivered to you. The Angel of Temperance is causing these mischievous moments, causing, basically your fairy godmother's here. That's what this is. It's moving your opponents out of the way. This is kind of like the idea of Cinderella after they tore the dress down. And then all of a sudden the fairy godmother was like, oh, really? Okay. And that's the situation right there. And the Hermit does represent an older person who is a master of magic. Because you have to understand that the Hermit taught the card the Magician everything that he knows before the Hermit decided to retire and then wander around helping people. So the Hermit himself is like a master mason who's retired, works inside of the Hierophant organization, comes and goes as he pleases, does whatever he wants. And he chooses to help people when he feels like he should help them. He doesn't always come and help people. That's what's really important to understand about the Hermit card. The Temperance card is an angel. The Strength card is an angel. This represents kind of like fairy godmother energy, adjudicating the situation, balancing it out. It's like, oh, you tore down what the mouses have built? Okay, well, here you go, Cinderella. Like, that's the situation. Happiness and confidence. Yeah. Go to the ball. Go to the dance with happiness and confidence. Go and meet your match right here. But just wait. Just allow the situation to play out. Wait for it to come to you. Wait for it to come naturally. Allow the situation. Don't force anything right here. You don't want to force anything. As much as you want to get off of your throne, no, don't. Just continue to do what you're doing. Continue to move slowly through the situation and navigate it properly. Now let me get you a couple of Awakened cards. Oh my gosh. We have Earth Magic coming out. I'll get this one down here. Hold on. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to put it on the bottom of the deck. I didn't look at it, so I'm going to shuffle it up because I don't want to take a jumper right now. So we have Earth Magic, which is your sign, Earth, or your energy. So when I say Earth Magic, this is kind of like manifesting with the organic right here, manifesting money. It could be money magic, and that could be that toad energy, that fortune energy. But it can also represent, you know, health, longevity, and beauty, all right? So focus on yourself. Light heart. Take everything with a light heart right now. Go out, have fun, do what you want to do. Don't force anything. Don't try to make a situation play out. It'll play out whenever it needs to. I don't really think you need to worry about it. Just have confidence, move forward, know that the angels are with you, know that this is supposed to balance out on a karmic level, okay? So, what's going on for Capricorn? I'm going to get you a couple of Halloween Oracle cards. We have the Skull of Darkness, Blind Spots. We have Werewolf, Exploring Wilderness. So yeah, here are things. Hold on. Let me back that up. Let me get my words together. Blind spots with the Skull of Darkness. There are things that you cannot see within your life right here. There are things that you don't understand what's going on, okay? And you're not supposed to, because that's the whole point of the Hermit energy, is to illuminate what you need to see. There will still be darkness around you. However, as you can see, there is a candle. What is he holding? A lantern, all right? So there will still be blind spots around you. However, that is fine. You will have questions, but it's okay to have questions. With this Werewolf Exploring Wildness, what you need to understand right here is go out into the woods. And that could be that Earth Magic. Go out into the woods, put your feet in the ground, you know, maybe go swimming, go enjoy summertime. Summertime is here, all right? Go do what people do in the summertime. Take a camping trip, whatever. I feel like that's a good time for you. Because Capricorns generally tend to work too much. They don't really like to take care of themselves. And I feel like you really need to just, you know, work on yourself. Do something for you. We have Rado. Ease a transition, speed your journey, aid communication, and bring good news. Find a spiritual way. Yeah, find your spiritual way. Go out into the woods. Don't get lost, though. You're having good news being brought to you. Your journey is going to quickly move up. It'll be very easy, okay, to ease into this transition. We have Alga's protection. You're protected throughout this entire situation. Understand that for yourself. You are supposed to be happy right now, okay? Go on that date. Go have fun. Go do what you want to do. I don't really see any problems. I see that you have an issue, but that will be taken care of. All you need to do is kind of just enjoy yourself right now. Assistance, advancement, persistence. Spiritual meaning, guardian spirit, divine intervention, and mysticism. This could be like, you know, say you are going through a hard time within your life, but you meet the right person. The Temperance is alchemizing the situation for you to get the best of the best. With the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the King of Swords coming out, that is representation of someone who knows something inside and out, okay? You are getting the best help right here that I see for you, all right? Don't try to put your own thoughts and energy into this. Sit down, wait, be patient. Let the angels do what they have to do. Let justice work its magic, okay? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn, and I'll talk to you later.